In The Will to Change, Bell Hooks defines patriarchy as a political social system that insists that males are inherently dominating, superior to everything and everyone deemed weak, especially females, and endowed with the right to dominate and rule over the weak and to maintain that dominance through various forms of psychological terrorism and violence. And that whole book is about how living up to the patriarchal idea of what a man is and should be is hurting men as well. And it stifles men's full personhood because they're not allowed to let themselves feel emotions to their fullest. They're not allowed to express their emotions to their fullest. And when they try to, they're often shut down by people like everyone. It's not just by other men as well. I want to point out two specific characters where it's interesting, and I've mentioned both of them before. Riley and Dave. Dave is introduced. He's a loser, and he so desperately wants to be popular and be the man. And he says it a lot. He wants to be the man. He wants to be popular. He wants to have all the girls. He wants to have everyone's respect. And to get there, he'll stomp and shit on his friends. He literally tases his friends to try to get in with some kids that are older than him. And it doesn't work. And I think that this does show a positive example because he does grow out of this behavior. He still does dumb things, but he does grow out of the inherently self-sabotaging, hurting his friends behavior by making more friends. He has more of a real support system. And so he's okay with just being more of himself. And the other example I'm going to point out is Riley. I'm pulling back Riley again, talking about him in more detail. He is the man. Riley, he's the quarterback of the football team. He's popular. Girls want to be with him. But he's gay, and that goes against his idea of what he should be and everyone's idea of what he should be. And so he can't accept it, and he fights against it so hard. And he just eventually has to learn to grow and accept himself. And he does that also by gaining more of a support system, having actual relationships, both a romantic relationship with the character Zane and also just more friends who know. Peter, not going to talk about Peter, but Peter helps him out. Anya is another example. There are several characters who help him feel empowered to grow into himself. And I think that these are two good examples of, even if I didn't like either of their storylines because I don't have the same psychology as them, I know that someone did and saw how they resolved their internal issues by finding a support system, by accepting themselves more. And I know that did good. I know that helped someone.